How should we start it? I normally do a song. Do you have any songs up your sleeve?
A song up my sleeve?
Do you sing at all?
I don't sing at all. I don't sing at all.
Like not even a little bit?
Maybe a little bit.
Maybe like you ever been like a baritone?
I'm gonna come out as a liar. I was in middle school choir.
Were you really?
Yeah.
Dude, what?
Bass.
Can you hit a little note to start the episode?
Yeah. I mean,
Let's do it.
any suggestions?
Whatever you feel comfortable with. It's the Thanksgiving special, so I mean.
Just the Thanksgiving special, something thankful.
Yeah.
I think G is a thankful note. No, I don't know. I'm really bad at keys. This could probably not be G.
That was impressive, even that you said G.
Yeah. Imagine I fucking did it and I fucking nailed the G. Fuck.
I don't even know what a G sounds like, so you could have done it and I'd be like, that's
A
pretty
little
impressive.
something like this. And then just in post.
That's pretty good.
Pull
All
up
right.
the melodyne. Pitch me
Dude.
down, pitch me up.
Damn. All right, hit us with a little something festive, dude. It can be a classic. It can be something you make up on the spot. It's whatever you want.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2. Just hear those sleigh bell ringing. Hey, guys, what's up? Just something casual. I don't want to get too intimate off rip, you know?
Yeah, we want some ladies to be able to last till the end of the episode. You know. Welcome to the holiday Thanksgiving special. I'm your host, Evan Lopez, and this is I don't know what we call you right now. It's the guest producer, the man behind the keys, what would you call yourself? What do you want to be called?
I mean, I'm loving my like little setup as like the gear guy.
I feel like you could give a masterclass on something cool.
Yeah. I mean, look at all this gear I have. I can probably trick a couple people into like, hey, this is how you raise the volume.
Yeah.
Adobe Premiere.
I feel like you could be on masterclass.com for like how to be successful Gen Z.
How to be a success. Oh, shit. I need that masterclass, brother. There's like way more successful. I'm getting like mad whenever I see successful Gen Z. I didn't know this age would come so fast when there's like famous people younger than you. And not like the Olsen twins type of young, but like Olivia Rodrigo is like a year younger than me. And she's killing it.
We talked about Guilty Pleasures. That song, Good For You.
Yeah.
It's a guilty pleasure song of mine. Good for you.
And you know what?
Mm-hmm.
Me too. Big Rodrigo head over here.
I bet. Dude. I'm a little too old to be saying I'm a big fan. But
yeah, there's something there. But I mean, just like on a musical scale, you know, no pun intended.
Hey.
But come on, that was actually hot. But yeah, I mean, a hit is a hit is a hit.
So you see, like, it is weird how everything is speeding up time-wise, because I feel like that is a new thing. Rappers are younger. We have like 8-year-old rappers who are just like selling millions, dude. Remember Lil Tay?
Lil Tay, dude. Yeah. She was like 13, 14, something like that. Selling out.
She's getting trafficked or something now. There's been so much conspiracy and like
I fucking don't even know what the full extent of that was. Like she was dead at one point and then she resurrected
for her. For Lil Tay. When I saw Lil Tay was gone, I was like, oh, not my Tay.
A little piece of me. There's a Lil Tay filled shaped hole in my heart.
Yeah.
When I heard that news.
Yeah.
I was like, who's going to be the next 12-year-old that flexes on me on the gram?
Yeah.
Yeah, but no. I mean, there's always like, what, like little Bow Wow.
Yeah.
Wasn't he?
Yeah. It's crazy that Lil Wayne started the movement of just a bunch of Lils.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
And he was like 14 or 15 when he started himself, huh?
Yeah, Lil Wayne.
Yeah, man.
He came out the gate hot, though, with like actual bangers. Lil Bow Wow was like, what was his song called? Like Bow Wow?
I only know of Lil Bow Wow.
Never listened to his music?
My millennial knowledge can only go so far.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah. Did growing up sneak up on you? Do you feel like a grown-up?
In ways, I mean, I think more than I do.
Since you're now sitting in a chair with a lot of gear around, you're like, I'm definitely a grown-up.
Yeah.
I gotta vote.
A little bit. I don't know. Like if I go to the convenience store and like buy like beer or something, I don't get carded. Maybe they're lacking on their job. Maybe they like see me as a grown man. Who's to say? But that's definitely when I feel very grown up. I will say, like, there are moments when I feel like still a wee child. Like if I go to like
a wee child, not just a child, a wee
like
one.
a little ass child. Like going to downtown Austin all by myself at night. I'm like, who's here to protect me?
Yeah, that's just a mortal fear. Is you feel your own vulnerability when you're on 6th Street.
Yeah.
I was there yesterday, and it's scary to get there early because I had a meeting, and then I was going to do the mothership, and I'm like, I'll just hang out in my truck for 20 minutes.
Shit.
And the lurkers start coming around. They come up to your window. They stare at you. You know, they try to like, some of them have like psychic powers where they know you're just in there. And it's
they have
like,
The Shining.
Yeah, dude. And it's like, have you seen Jurassic Park where the girl has the flashlight and the T-Rex eye just like is right there next to the car? That's how it is with some of these homeless people downtown.
Damn. But it has gotten better over the years, right? Like, at least when I drive through, and I've grown up and I saw like when it was at, maybe it's worse, but.
It was worse than what it is now?
I figure. I mean, granted, I don't like live in Austin anymore, but when driving through and like walking through downtown doesn't seem as bad.
That's fair. When I first moved here was when they were still allowing tents downtown.
Yeah, exactly.
And that was pretty insane. I remember driving 6th Street and I was like, what have I done to us? Like, I moved here for this and now I'm in the apocalypse. Like I thought my truck turned into a time machine on the way here. And I was like, oh, I'm fast forward into the apocalypse now. You know? Do you ever think about the apocalypse? Is that something that's on your mind?
The apocalypse? Not really.
Like society breaking down and you gotta like just try to live?
No, I think like everyone in every position of power is just too lazy to ever like make us do that shit. You know what I mean?
But like if the grid fails,
the grid's
supply chain
fail.
No?
I
hope you're right, brother. You said that very confidently, so I mean I'll go with you. I
just feel like I don't know, it's like I used to, maybe it's the thing where like it's because I used to be really anxious about it, where it's like now I'm kind of like burned out on all the, you know, apocalypse, World War III type anxiety. Yeah. It's like if it hasn't happened yet, you know, TikTok, like either it's going to happen or it won't. And I'm leaning on won't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I hope you're right. I think that's a good mentality to have, is to not be in fear of things that haven't happened yet. Just handle it when it comes, you know?
Exactly. I will say though, like one of my biggest irrational fears is like an asteroid coming.
Really?
Just because like, just something about like waiting for your death is so daunting.
What are you doing in that last 24 hours?
Exactly. Coming? I fucking hate thinking about that. Like, just like, I mean, how do you make the most of that, you know?
It'd be what, I don't know. Yeah. I think it would make, I mean, I feel like everybody's having sex, but then that's not like taking that long. And then what are you going to do with the other 23 hours and 55 minutes, you know?
You know what I'm saying?
But then it's like, but here's the thing. This is what's sad is if you decide to jack off, you're like, I'm not with anybody. Let me jack. If you feel bad after jacking off the porn, you're going to feel terrible jacking off the porn at the end of the world. And you're like, this is just
Dude.
Like, it's so that moment. You're just like, oh no.
Fuck.
I don't know what you do. I think you just have this, it's probably the most accepting moment where you're just like, this is what it is. And I just.
Maybe, but I feel like I'm going to be like, I don't want to die for the whole 24 hours. Like I'm very stubborn in that way.
Stubborn.
I'm stubborn. I don't want to die.
I'm not going to die. You're just going to sit there and the asteroid's going to be like, okay, fine.
That sucks, dude.
You want to talk to the asteroid's manager? You're like, dude, no, this is not acceptable.
I'm like, this has to be a mistake on someone's part. And I don't know who the hell's in charge here, but new management, ASAP.
Yeah, that would be terrifying. Asteroid coming. There's nothing you can do with it. There's going to be some people where all of a sudden space stations we didn't know about are just launching out, like Elon Musk is gone, you know?
Oh, yeah.
But that would be crazy. Is there any movie like that where there's like...
wasn't there that like really bad Leonardo DiCaprio and Jennifer Lawrence movie called Don't Look Up? I think that's exactly what we're talking about.
That was such a terrible movie, though.
Yeah, I hated it.
It was like preachy.
Exactly.
Like it was trying to like, we're gonna have a message with this. And I was like, this ain't it, pal.
And it sucks. I always hate when like there's something like that where I agree with the messaging, but like the execution is so corny that now I have to just side with all the Republicans that hate it.
Yeah, because they just did it terribly. It's like you can get a message across without being... I think they were just lazy with it, and they were just so one-sided with it. And the execution was just not good. I was like, they didn't even do this that funny.
Dude, they turned Leonardo DiCaprio to a fucking nerd.
Yeah.
How do you do that?
You don't put baby in the corner.
You don't put baby in a corner, dude. That's my Leo. Hashtag not my Leo when I saw that movie.
Dude, he might be... Have you seen pictures of how much he's turning into like Jack Nicholson? Like there's so many...
yeah, he's like bulking up.
Yeah. I mean, Leo, I don't know what kind of life you would want for Leo besides what he's doing. You know?
I mean, he's living the life, dude.
Everybody talks shit about, you know, he's always only dating girls that are like 25 and whatever.
Which like... not the worst thing to do in Hollywood. I mean, granted, the bar is low, but like, he's dating girls in their 20s.
Yeah. I think...
and that's awful to say, but I mean, still. You know.
I almost think he's doing a service, because if he was dragging these girls on into their 30s, they're baby making times and times where they're like, hey, I want to get serious. He's just like, you know, like, yeah, eventually. But he's just like, no, I got a strict deadline. I'm only here for a good time, not a long time. And he's just, you know, he's moving on to the next thing, you know. It's not the best take I've ever given.
I was going to say, God, this is like insights in the mind of Leonardo DiCaprio. I was like, ugh. I don't know how long that ride was going to be. I was getting really nervous.
Yeah, no. What I think it really is it's weird for people to get famous when they're kids.
Yeah.
And I heard Rob Lowe talk about this on a podcast, that usually whenever you get locked in, whenever you become famous, your personality is almost locked into that time.
I heard that too.
Like you're imprinted with this age. So he's like, I don't know. I think when so much of your ego in your life is tied up in you being a leading man and just this star wonderkin, like whatever, I think it's hard to let that go and move into the next phase of just being a regular human. And it feels like 25 is the cutoff where it's like, you got to start thinking about life. Are you going to have kids? Are you going to, you know, care about something more than yourself? And it's probably tough, you know? Use take 2 of my Leo take.
Use my more socially acceptable take on Leo.
Use the uncanceled take of my opinion. Handsome fellow, though. Great actor. Killed it in Great Gatsby and The Wolf of Wall Street.
Have you heard have you heard what the young kids are saying, this term twink death? Because like, look at picture A. Okay. Now look at picture B.
Okay.
Picture A.
Okay. Okay.
You notice?
I go with B.
Go with B. That's not wrong. Yeah. That's not a wrong answer, but look at that beautiful man.
That is.
Look at that beautiful boy.
All right. Well,
it's just like
So what is a twink death?
a twink death is when
I know what a twink is. You know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure, but a twink death is like when someone used to have like this fairy tale like essence to them.
It's too hot for this.
This ethereal essence.
DiCaprio related, but I'm taking my scarf off.
Whoa! Notice how when I started talking twinks, this guy's like, oh,
taking my socks off, dude.
Someone turn up the temp. I mean, come on. I think that's proof enough of what twink death is. I pull up this picture a little too much. You might take off that cardigan, brother. I mean, come on. It's like it's just basically when a guy stops being cute and starts like becoming handsome, which isn't a bad thing, but
would you rather be the most handsome man on the planet or the cutest man on the planet?
That's a great question. It's kind of like would you rather be like a angry, aggressive German Shepherd or like a cute, adorable kitten?
Yeah.
It's like, do you want to be the protector or protected? Yes, it's the most primal way of phrasing that question. Let's take a brief minute to think about that.
Yeah, being the cutest, there's perks, but I think it's a double-edged sword no matter how you look at it.
Yeah.
Because no one wants the smoldering hot guy all the time. You want to be cute and funny, because I feel like smoldering hot isn't funny. A solid zoomed in.
It's just like, I mean, I don't know. I mean, like,
do you think he practices that smize, if you will, that you smile with your eyes and just kind of?
This is like you agree that this is an awful picture, right? Like, this is horrible, actually. More I look at it,
I think it's there's a lot of wonder in that face. Like, you could put that man out in the middle of the woods and you're like, this person is living off the land, chopping wood. He's content. That looks like a content man. And that's why he's a great actor, because he's like, hey, I'm cool.
I'm like this is like a working man's idea. You know what? This is like a blue collar twink.
Yeah.
I think. Because he still has the softness in the eyes.
Yeah.
But he's not exactly rugged. He's not like Brad Pitt rugged. He's just like a fucking... He looks so like cushiony. Yeah. Which I guess is a nice way of saying he's like gained a few. But
I think Brad Pitt is someone who has aged like fine wine.
Brad Pitt, I think that's the ultimate maybe point I'm trying to get at is like...
Are we gay?
There's nothing gay about saying a man is handsome or not.
Okay.
Was Michelangelo gay for making the statue of David? A little bit.
Maybe one part.
As soon as that left my mouth.
Yeah, there might have been one particular part of when he was making a statue that was a little gay.
Yeah, because it's like, how long do you think you like... Anyways, what I'm trying to say is this guy aged like a fucking, fine wine, but Exhibit A, once again.
And here's the exhibit is you're dealing with 25-year-old girls at most. That's exhausting. Because that's the thing is after a while, you're like, I can't relate to anything going on with like that age group. Like true. I think you're an old soul, which is why I can talk to you. We can hang out and it be normal. You Chilltown 360, dude. And
watch a little Sanford and Sons.
But like sometimes I get around younger people and I'm like, well, like in some capacities, I'm like, I can't relate to you at all. You
can only talk about Olivia Rodrigo so much before it's like, they're talking about skibbity toilet, Riz, Giat.
Yeah, that's
any of those words.
Dude, it might as well have been a foreign language. What you're just saying.
Dude, you don't wait, but do you know what Riz is?
Yeah, dude, I'm a big old Rizzly bear. All right. Dude, I'm Riz-tastic.
Whoa.
Dude, you don't think I got the Riz?
Holy
We used to call it swag back in my day. Back when Will Smith used to rap about swag. I got my swagger back. Dude. Fucking Jada took it out from.
Hey, come on, man. That's true love.
Dude, that's what was crazy is back in the day, there were memes back before your time on the internet. Memes were just Jada and Will with hashtag goals. People would post a picture of them and be like, goals.
A lot of Latino women on Facebook. That's their fucking go-to, dude. On because my Facebook friends, I like just have like a bunch of people from high school, and you know, a like good majority or a good amount being Latino women, and it's just like the horniest things on my fucking Facebook wall, and they'll like recaption it with goals or how I'm trying to be, and it'll just be like, it's so weird because it's like the super sweet caption of like me and my boo heart emoji, and the video is just this like innocent lady getting raw dogged.
Whoa.
No condom.
Whoa.
It's like
your Facebook is different than mine.
That's an exaggeration, but what I'm trying to say is they're like crazy about that shit.
This is the Pornhub.
That's the Pornhub. Like, have you comments. Like there's like a bunch of posts of them being like, when I love hard. And it's like
that just means you're jealous and too intense in a relationship. All right. Because that's, I mean, I have probably like a 6-minute bit about dating Latinas, and I'm half Puerto Rican too. So the werewolf is in me as well. I lived in Puerto Rico. It's the passion is in there, and you have to learn how to forage and use it. Listen, fire, it can either cook your food or burn your house down. And
was that off the jump?
No. That's Customato, Mike Tyson's trainer. He had a great book called Fear, and he said fear is like a fire. It can either cook your food or burn your house down.
Okay.
And that's how I look at passion and everything. It's like you can put passion into good things or you can put it into bad things. But yeah, Latinas like to stress you out. It's just, you know, it's the culture. I would always say I dated a few Latinas growing up. That's why I always look so tired and worn out. You know,
yeah, because you're really 19.
Yeah. What? What?
That's why you're 19, but you have like years of dating Latinas.
Oh, yeah. There's a...
Trying to give you a tag, brother. My bad.
Dude, I don't have the Riz.
There we go.
You know what I saw today, which was so sad?
Huh?
Enrique. Why is it hard to say Enrique Iglesias. Humping a stage.
What the hell?
And it's so sad to see just a legendary Latino, just the original Rizonator, dude. Enrique Iglesias.
Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought you meant Fluffy.
No, dude. That dude tries to hump the stage, and he's not getting back up. Sorry, Fluffy.
I was like, that's it. Oh, okay. I was like, where's the humping? It's in this like diamond.
Yeah, he's just humping the floor. And everybody's just like, what? But he's not even humping it sexually.
Like it's a chore.
Yeah, dude. If you're going to hump the floor like that in a performance, you got to put some rhythm in it. Make it look fake. Okay.
This is probably like the last leg of the tour. And like, I bet like when he first started it, the humping was like passionate and raw.
And now he's just getting through it. He's phoning it in.
He's like, all right. You know, it's a holiday, so
yeah,
I'll give the stage what I have, but it's not that much, you know?
Yeah, that's like he just finished eating, and he's like, I promised. Yeah. It's just sad to see the fall of some of these great icons.
These Latino icons.
Dude, it's like, did you see the video of Justin Timberlake dancing and everybody was giving him shit about it?
Oh, where he's like in that Kohl's button-up shirt with the khaki pants.
It's so sad. I don't think he looked that terrible. You know, he was just having fun with it. He was just the coolest dad at the party. That's the vibe I got from it.
Dude, I'm going to be honest. I love JT, dude.
Yeah, dude. People want to talk shit, but when he brought sexy back, there was nothing the internet could do to stop him. All right?
Dude. I think I'm going to download a virus on your computer.
Appreciate that.
No problem.
Give me a alibi. Yeah, they did JT dirty with what's that hand do?
Oh, because For a second, I thought I like crashed your computer because it wasn't working.
Oh, yeah.
But hey, we're all good.
Yeah, it's people. It's just they don't know. It's like Enrique Iglesias when he first came out. Bailemos, let the rhythm take you over. Bailemos, everybody. I can be your hero, baby.
Whoa,
Bro.
hey,
I can kiss away the pain. Oh yeah. And now he's doing this. And
The
now
humping.
we're here humping stages for an arena full of perplexed people.
Let's hear. Can we play the audio?
It might not pick it up on the mics.
What's just for?
It would have to be through those headphones.
I got you.
We'll upgrade the pod eventually, get us some,
I mean, come on.
some
We got
capabilities
some
like that.
rough edges, but
We're working out the kinks, of this. Yeah, it's sad, man, to see the downfall. But I'm also like, that had to be some tour manager who was like, hey, you know what the kids love? Humping on stage. They're getting younger, they're getting sexy, and you have to adapt. And Enrique is like, okay.
do you think Enrique was forced to hump against his will?
I mean, why would any grown man do that?
Well, it is Enrique Iglesias. I mean,
But what?
he's not your normal grown man,
That's fair.
dude.
Yo, Ricky Martin would be caught dead doing that. I'll tell you that
Dude,
right now. Ricky Martin for a long time. Dude, that's a
Holy
handsome
shit.
man. Enrique Iglesias.
wait,
dude.
hold on. Wait 1 minute. 48 years old.
Yeah.
Well, granted, this could be a dated picture.
Dude, Latino don't crack.
That's
Not my best line.
just not true.
Yeah.
I mean, shit.
Latinos just turn, at one point, it just falls apart.
At one point, I feel like it's a day. You just get up and you look in the mirror and it's like,
And now you're like an abuelito.
and now you have to make hot chocolate for the family.
Yeah, that's your goal. Is your family really Hispanic? Did you grow up like pretty
Really Hispanic?
like culture? Like, are you
oh, okay.
100%
Culturally, I would
Mexican?
say on a 1 to 10 scale, like culturally, like a 5 out of 10.
Oh, okay. Is your mom Hispanic also?
Both my parents, yeah.
So Mexican 100%?
In a way,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Do you speak Spanish?
Not really.
Okay.
I was like try to get on the Duolingo, but they didn't taught me because they were like the first of their generation to learn English. So
And then they didn't want their kid to have to.
and then they were like, "What's the point?"
Mm,
They were like, "I don't think they were like, what's the point?"
yeah.
That fucking hateful of like their culture, but I just think they didn't like see the utilitarian of it. They're like,
Which they're kind of right. I feel like there was a phase where everybody was like, oh, I wish my parents would taught me, because you're really getting like a 10% raise on
Yeah.
jobs. But like now I feel like that's kind of going away. Where it's
yeah,
like,
and it's also like they're like, you know, they grew up where like learning English was like the way to, you know,
yeah,
crack through that, you know, glass ceiling.
yeah,
So like by the time they have kids, I don't think the first thing on their mind is going to be like, make sure you teach them Spanish.
yeah,
Which, I mean, I would have loved to learn Spanish, but
yeah.
here we are.
It's worked out though. You
It's
know?
worked. I get by okay.
Yeah.
Do you know Spanish?
I can understand it for a decent amount. I used to be pretty fluent when I lived in Puerto Rico,
Yeah.
but being outside of it, I'm sure if I got put back into a Spanish culture, I'd pick it up again pretty quick.
Dude.
But I also went to, so I went to college in Puerto Rico, and it was like, I'd hate to burst everybody's bubble. Duolingo, I think it's better. But at the time I was doing like Rosetta Stone. I did 3 years of Spanish in high school. I was like, I'm ready for this. And then I moved to Puerto Rico, and the first place I went to Taco Bell, I was like, I'm about to order like a boss. They started speaking Spanish to me, and I was like, I don't know what the fuck you're saying. Like, it was completely different. And Puerto Rican Spanish is really fast. And it's like they have their own lingo, so it's like hard to catch.
Yeah.
But yeah, just being in it, if you just engulf yourself in it, that's how you really learn it, you know?
For sure. I just need like the Speedy Gonzales the slowpoke Rodriguez type Spanish speaker to learn Spanish with.
Yeah. Watching TV shows with the captions is a good way.
Yeah.
That was always, I would like to do that. Like watch a Spanish show with just English captions. And that's how you can learn a lot of it.
Yeah, but I try to do that through Netflix, and sometimes it just isn't a 100% matchup, which can like.
Are you watching Spanish audio or English audio?
It was Spanish audio with
English words. Oh, okay.
Subtitles. And just to see like, I think that's what I was doing. Oh no, it's been so long. I've like, I bounced back and forth on like if I want to dedicate myself to learning Spanish, and it's been a while since I was on the let's do it train.
It's one of those things like playing violin where you're like, there's no real utility. I mean, there's some people are going to hate me for that, but there's no real utility to like your life isn't going to change if you learn it. It'll just be a cool thing to know, and you can bring it out every now and then.
Who's to say?
Unless you're looking for the Latina mommies, you want to impress their father.
I don't know. I don't think it's quite as useless as learning the violin, but I will.
No. I'm ready for this point. I'm ready to be educated.
I mean, the violin, it's like, what does that do for anyone, But when you learn Spanish, it can be like, oh, this guy, I can connect with this guy more.
That's true. Because you couldn't, in an emergency situation, be able to translate someone with a violin, And if you're in Mexico and you're about to get killed by the cartel, you can't break out a violin and be like, dun, 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 to like save your friend's life,
Like, the Spanish guy having a heart attack, you can be like, quick, does anyone know Beethoven's Third in C minor? Just useless, dude.
Ugh. Yeah, the violin was a bad example.
Has he gotten like, actually, the more I look at it, is he just like a plastic surgeon queen?
He could be. Enrique
like,
Iglesias.
Yeah. Obviously, right? Look at that.
I mean, there's definitely... How do you feel about plastic surgery?
I kind of like... I think it's really cool because I think like it says a lot about... I think it's cool because like it kind of expresses personality in a way. Like Joan Rivers.
Oh.
She looks like her face. Or like, no, wait. Her personality is what her face looks like.
Yeah.
Like just really abrupt and just really like crude.
And aggressive.
Yeah. And in a way, that's beautiful in itself.
Wow. Hey, rest in peace to the legend, Joan Rivers.
It's so crazy. Like in her time, it was oh my God. That's so crazy. And it's like, I think back in the day, I would look at a face like this and be like, holy shit. But now, since shit is so normalized, I'm like, hey, this picture in particular is a bad example, but
yeah,
I can be like, hey, not,
There's some facial things people get to where I'm like, oh, you don't realize how far off the edge you've gone. Like that's your new normal where you don't realize how crazy it looks.
Dude, like, Michael Jackson with the fake nose.
Yeah.
That is horrifying.
You ever listen to Michael Jackson music?
All the time.
Dude.
Pretty Young Thing? Come on.
Beat It, Bad, Thriller. Dirty Diana might be my favorite song by him.
Stranger in Moscow? Deep Cut?
Dude.
Just to show off, I don't know just the hits. Dude.
Bro, just that beanie, I feel like you have to say it. If you have a beanie like that, you're like, dude, Stranger in Moscow. I've never even heard that song. It's
like one of it. I think it was one of his 90's era songs where like he was starting to wind down.
Really?
But still a fucking bop. I'm
gonna have to check it out. Yeah, I liked a lot of his later stuff. Like he had They Don't Really Care About Us. That was a good song.
Oh yeah.
Beat me, thank me, touch a black or white.
Shit.
They don't really care about us.
That was in my reels recently.
Really?
Because of what's all been going on.
With what?
Well, because he has that line, like beat me, and then slur me. Do you not remember that?
Oh, Yeah, I just usually mumble through just to avoid any lawsuits.
I don't usually say it with my full chest.
Oh, is it a Jewish?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know what word you're talking about.
I'm like,
it's like Voldemort.
Yeah.
Don't dare to say it.
And I think him saying that was horrible, for the record. And I think probably his
for
gravest...
the record, like the actual song, or just your record?
I mean, both. Double entendre.
Girl, I wouldn't have chose it for that record. That's more of a dinner talk.
On the record, I don't like it for the record.
Yeah. You know who's also crazy that I love?
Go ahead.
R. Kelly, dude. R. Kelly's got some bangers. You know about R. Kelly, dog? Oh, man.
Dude.
Oh.
I felt like
I don't see anything wrong.
I think for me, R. Kelly, the negatives outweigh the positives.
Okay.
Or maybe I just...
That was a good way to go with it.
But
if you would have said it the other way, I was like...
oh, shit. No, but I also just haven't dug into R. Kelly. But I was also like... I think me being my age, I was kind of just never gravitated towards it. Especially with, all the news.
Yeah.
All the headlines that's been coming out. I don't know if you catch up, but...
Yeah. I'm pretty out of the loop, but I mean, I know a lot about it, but it's... Go ahead.
That interview on Today was so fucking good.
Is that the one where he's like, y'all killing me with this shit?
Yeah.
That's probably my favorite R. Kelly video.
Oh, that's
not Bob Kelly. Is that Bob Kelly?
That is Bob Kelly. They're both called Robert, right?
Great comedian.
R. Kelly.
Yeah, you're at a hard R with that.
R. Kelly Today.
Capital
Oh wait,
R,
it was Good Morning.
R.
I think. Oh yeah. Dude.
He's so talented that even in this interview, he sounds like he's singing.
Dude, he's just like musical, dude.
Yeah.
He's just like music in essence.
You ever seen the Contagious videos? With him and the Isley Brothers, I think it is.
Oh.
Show me what you got. And a man said, sexy lady, drive me crazy.
I completely forgot about that.
What the hell is going on between the sheets in my home? Baby, let me explain before you start to point your cane. All right. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I think it is different because I went through a whole lifetime where, as a kid, and like where R. Kelly was just a musical genius that you never heard anything about other than his music. So it was like,
really?
R. Kelly, I Wish. That song is phenomenal. Champion, what is it? The World's Greatest. Bangers. And then all this stuff comes out and you're just like, oh shit.
Damn.
It's the king of R&B. I had a mourn a loss, okay? Because it's like, oh, come on, R. Kelly.
Dude, fuck.
But like, have you heard about the stuff with P Diddy? That's also...
Oh yeah. Dude, that's fucking crazy. But I've also never been is anyone really like a P Diddy that's my favorite rapper?
Dude, I feel like P Diddy does a concert and there's no one in the crowd.
I feel like P Diddy makes music for people that still have the Bluetooth in their ear to take cell phone calls.
Yeah.
That's just who I imagine P Diddy. When I think of P Diddy, I think of that 2007 technology.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
That's a great example of... Yeah. But also he never wrote his own music at all. Like he didn't write songs. He would just have people write them and he would rap them.
For real?
Yeah. He never wrote any of his own music.
Did he write the Take That, Take That?
I don't know. What was that? Just a little take that, take that.
That's his ad lib.
Dude, imagine if someone else wrote that for him and he was like, I'm going to take that, take that.
Hey,
how you guys doing? My strong dislike for P. Diddy is hearing that it was like kind of confirmed that he killed Tupac.
I mean, that's a big rumor, huh?
And it recently just came out, like pretty confirmed. Someone admitted to killing Tupac. Like they actually got the evidence and it was tied to Puff, Sean, Puffy Combs.
Sean Puffy Combs.
Which is, and the man changed his name so much.
Yeah.
What are you running from, Sean Combs?
Sean Combs, P Diddy, Puff Daddy.
Puff Daddy. Then he went to Diddy. Like he dropped the P.
I think he did drop the P, yeah. How do you get rich?
I think as a music label. I think he was a producer and started a record label, and then getting a bunch of music from royalties and, you know, just music business. I think that really made his money in, because he would have all the artists, and that was like the whole, not to educate you, young blood, the old beef with West Coast, East Coast is Suge Knight would always be like, if you don't want a producer that's all up in the videos, you come to Death Row Records. Like he would, because he was like make fun of P Diddy, because P Diddy was just a producer, but he would be in every fucking video with his tongue hanging out, being like, take that, and just like,
there you go,
randomly he would just put himself in everything. And since he was producing everything, everyone was like, all right, I guess P Diddy's or Puff is just going to do this. But he was also a scary character because he was connected, and I don't know, it was dark. And to hear that he killed Tupac is the worst thing to me. Like, I love Tupac. Tupac might be, like, Eminem is my favorite rapper, but if it goes down to like music artists, like Tupac might be my top by far.
For real?
Yeah, dude. He amazing rapper. The lyrics, the beats, the amount of music he put out. And when he died, I think he died when he was like 25. The amount of music and what he was talking about at that age is insanity.
Damn.
Like, he was like a 65-year-old man of experience at that young of an age, you know?
You think so?
I think so. You ever dove deep into the Pac?
I like, I only know like for real, like Hit 'Em Up and then Hail Mary.
Oh, dude. Great songs. But there's so many just bangers. Changes, Hellraiser. When I was a little kid, I cried listening to Hellraiser when I first listened to it, because it's such an emotional song.
Damn.
But just bars, dude. When I was like 8 years old, I had that song memorized.
No way.
Except the N-word. I would, even at 8 years old, I was like,
you would forget it.
Yeah, dude.
It would be wiped from your memory.
I had racial dementia, dude. I just wouldn't see it, you know? But yeah, I forgot the lyric now that I'm thinking about it. From Hellraiser. But he would be like, tell me why a little girl like Natasha had to die. She didn't get to see the bullet. Just heard the shot. Her little body couldn't take it. Shook and dropped. And then I saw it on the news. I said, fuck, a girl killed Natasha. Now I'm screaming, fuck the world. See, in the end, it's my friends that flip flop. Something with my hit, with my shot. Anyway.
That's beautiful.
Bars, dog.
Bars.
My Block. Changes, Hellraiser, Life Goes On, I Ain't Mad at You.
Oh yeah, I Ain't Mad at You.
That's a banger song.
I love the message of that song,
dude.
For like, yeah, he's like, because someone like me, I really appreciate that. Like having a friend tell you, like, hey, it's okay, you were kind of being a pussy over there. I ain't mad at you.
Yeah. That's like probably the literal translation of that song, because he's just like a street guy who's just like, you're a pussy. But I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. You got to go to Pilates and go to yoga. You're having a baby.
Dude, I ain't mad at you. I appreciate that, dude. like instead of getting shot, if like he was like rapping about like, oh yeah, you have to call me at like 3 a.m. to change your tire. I ain't mad at you.
Yeah.
That's kind of how like I take the song in life.
Yeah.
Like I really love that. That to me, a pussy, that's like Tupac's biggest songs, like most like applicable to me song.
Yeah. And then it's like that's the thing why I think some of his songs are timeless, because he wasn't just like, no offense, but he wasn't making pussy popping songs. I mean, he was. There was some pussy popping songs, but his songs were like universal. They had like be able to apply to different things. And
yeah, dude,
he almost like had songs about just emotions rather than like particular things, you know?
Yeah.
Life Goes On is another great one. I'm sorry, Mama. Dear Mama. Oh, another banger of a song. Eminem had Clean Out My Closet, which is, you know, got it confused with I'm Sorry Mama and Dear Mama. You big Eminem fan?
Dude, in middle school, that was like my god.
Really?
In middle school,
Rap god?
I feel like, yeah.
Amen.
I feel like every like white boy kind of goes through that.
Yeah.
Where like Eminem is just like they speak to you on all levels.
Yeah.
Like I kind of like wish my mom was dead. But that's just the middle school mindset. Obviously, I'm grateful for my mom to be alive. But like, you know, you just like your mom says you can't like stay out late at night and you're just listening to Eminem and it's like, yeah, my mom is a whore.
Yeah.
For not letting me eat candy. You're right, M.
Yeah.
And it's like, but
yeah,
I feel bad for calling my mom a whore, but it was all a hypothetical.
And then you like
I feel
write,
like she would understand.
you write like a diss, like a Halloween diss song about your mom.
Yeah. Come to realize, I think it was you.
It was you, Mom.
That's my fucking favorite part in Stan because that's so fucking corny.
Come to think of it, it was you. But he still wrote out the entire
yeah. Thing. He just has to be in the recording booth, fake being surprised.
Damn.
Like, how many takes did you think that take? Like, you weren't shocked enough by your own fan.
But then they were like, that's too shocked. They're like, be more perplexed about it.
Be more like depressed, but still surprised at the same time.
Like, damn, it was you. Come to think of it.
You're still too intrigued.
Yeah.
You're still too entertained by the idea. That's so fucking good. I love Stan.
Yeah, that song is amazing.
I love one of my guilty pleasures is Criminal by Eminem.
Yeah.
I remember that song.
Bitch, I'ma kill you.
Yeah. I love when he's like, relax. For some reason, like this bar stays in my head for no reason when he's like, relax, guy. I like gay men.
Right, Ken? Yeah. Relax.
It's
like
so
gay men.
fucking
right,
weird.
Ken? Yeah. Because I'm a criminal.
That's fucking hard, dude. And the beat is so good, too.
Yeah. That was back when Dre was producing most of his music. Like, they were unstoppable as a duo.
Damn, dude. Shout out.
If people don't know, Diego and I found out we both have a history in music, and
dude, we're both underground hip hop legends.
Dude, people just don't know about it. We're so underground that most people don't know about it.
Underground, brother.
Yeah, under the underground.
Nice. Did you ever have a rap name?
No, Evan Lopez.
Just Evan Lopez?
I always felt corny if I had a rap name.
I mean, I feel like for like comedy, it's corny to have like a stage name. But like for rap, it's kind of like cooler. Because
I thought about it. Like I definitely brainstormed a name.
EL.
EL.
Initials, I guess.
EL.
For Evan Lopez.
Yeah. Oh, damn. Didn't see that. Yeah, I never. I put shit backwards. I put it reverse. I'd scramble shit. I played with the.
Oh, you did anagrams with your name to kind of see.
Try to like see what was going on.
I
middle
would do
name.
That too,
My middle name's Tomas, so I was like, "There's something there." But
Mass.
Mass 2. Yeah, but
Mass 2.
Mass 2, dude. Mass 2. Dude. Mass 2 is not a bad rap name.
Mass 2 isn't bad at all.
And it'd be like Mass 2 on the beat.
The sequel to Mace.
Oh, welcome back, dude.
Come on.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
Dude.
Rap names are interesting. And it's like, I think, I don't know. I don't know where I even put my name in like rap name generators.
Yeah.
Because quite a lot of big rappers got their start in those generators where they would just be like, this is what I am.
Like Childish Gambino.
That's what I'm thinking about.
That's like the ultimate example. Yeah, the Wu-Tang name generator.
Yeah. How do you feel? I like Drake. Drake is a great rap name, but it's his middle name for Aubrey.
That is so fucking solid as a rap name.
Drake.
Because it's like almost a casual name. Because like it sounds like a real name, like Jake.
Yeah.
But I don't know any fucking guy named Drake.
Yeah.
Like, other than a Seinfeld episode, No, I guess the Seinfeld episode and Drake Bell are the two other times I've heard Drake.
Yeah. And here's the thing is he made it almost like a symbol, like where it's like if someone names their kid now Drake, they're like, oh, like, after the rapper.
Yeah.
Like it's too like, okay, relax.
Aubrey Graham over here. I mean, yeah, come on.
So I bet every Drake going forward, like there probably wasn't really that many people named Drake after he blew up. Maybe before, but yeah, that's a great name.
Earl Sweatshirt.
Great name. It just doesn't make sense, but yeah.
It's like taking the name Earl and like putting it on your rap name is fucking bold.
Is his actual name Earl?
No. It's like Tebe.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
It's a crazy name.
So it's crazy to go from Tebe to Earl, dude.
Yeah.
That must be a switch.
That's one of those things where your actual name is like a really sick rapper name. So you're like, it's too cool. I need to go really basic with this Earl.
Yeah, because like I think...
Because Tebe, I would have looked at him as a completely different rapper.
Yeah, like Gunna. You listen to Gunna?
No.
Dude, what the hell? But his real name is Sergio Giovanni Kitchens, which is like... Dude. Sergio Kitchens, Giovanni Kitchens. You can take one of those.
Dude, Kitchens is a dope... Because you can do so many play on words with Kitchens. Bringing the heat, cooking.
Exactly.
Dude, I wish my last name was Kitchens. I want to be doing fucking comedy right now, dude. Evan Kitchens. First mixtape, Hell's Kitchen.
If you can't take the heat.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Bro.
God damn.
What's crazy about rap, though, we could just take that name, The Kitchen. We call the studio The Kitchen now, dude.
Yeah.
And we're just cooking. Chef's Kiss, first song off the tape.
There you go.
Bro. We're done with this comedy shit, I'll tell you right now.
Dude, fuck this comedy shit, dude. It's over.
Shit's gay. I want ice, dude. I'm tired of just
I'm tired, bro.
Dressing like every man, dude. I want ice.
I get like, every time I like get high recently, I'm like, I don't understand how anyone like can smoke before doing comedy. Like I get high and I feel like my autism like at a 110%.
Yeah.
It's like, how could I ever be relatable to anybody?
I couldn't imagine getting high and doing comedy.
Just so fucking like every bomb just feels like so physical.
Well, it's like I think I would just get into my head and just be thinking about everything and then being worried that they're going to know I'm really high and fucking this up. That was always my worry when I was high to start with, Have
other people know you're high?
Yeah.
Because it's not even like a dangerous thing. It's just so embarrassing.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm a little baby.
Yeah.
You got to pick me up.
Dude, in high school, we used to play this game called baseball. And it was the wildest game. This is why like crazy shit would happen with like high stories. Is we'd play this game before school where we'd be in I only played a couple times where I was like, dude, I can't hang out with these people. But we would get a blunt. We'd be like in the truck before school and you would take a hit with like, there'd be 4 other people or 3 other people. So you'd be like in a car and you take a hit of a blunt and you'd be like, hold it in. Pass to the next person. Everybody has to take a hit, and when it gets back to you, you blow out.
What the fuck, dude?
And then you go, and then till it was gone. You would run the bases until the blunt was gone. It would just send you to a different planet. Like,
I hate that,
bro. It changed my life because I remember doing it before school and then going and parking in a parking lot that these people thought was the cool parking lot, and I looked at the entire like high school social status. I was like, this is like a goddamn animal kingdom. Like I realized I'm saying the plot to what's that movie with Lindsay Lohan?
Mean Girls?
Mean Girls.
Yeah.
But I literally had this realization when I was like 16 years old. I was like, we parked in this parking lot because you guys think this is the cool parking lot to be like seen in. And then it was like people rolling down the windows so that they could see that like there was like weed and stuff. And I was like, and I remember like who parked there, like who was like coming up to say, and I was like, this is so dumb. I was like, all this is so stupid.
Dude, your third eye literally opened.
It bursted open, dude. It was like the police kicked my third eye open.
Bro.
And I remember getting out of the car and this girl runs up to me and she was like, hey, Evan. And she goes and gives me a hug. And I remember I was so high, I couldn't say anything to her. I just was like, I hugged her and I was just like, and I stared at her and I watched this moment. It wasn't creepy. I watched this moment where she looks at me and she realizes I'm really high and she was like, and got disappointed and she walked away. And I was like, fuck, I'm a fucking loser right now. And then, yeah, I remember going to class and being like, thinking the art teacher, we had a substitute. And I was like, I think he knows I'm super high. And I was panicked the whole time. So I left and I sat in the bathroom waiting until the class ended.
Dude.
Dark, brother. Dark.
Did you have like kind of high school where, because I feel like in my high school, like kids would just be in class high and the teacher wouldn't care. It's like, oh, wow. That's just the culture here.
Times have changed, man. No. It was like, you're fucking done.
I don't think it was like an accepting thing. I think it was like, these kids are losers and I'm gonna leave them behind.
Dang. Yeah, no, it wasn't really like that. At least from my perspective. I mean, there definitely was like kids where the teachers were like, they're a lost cause. So I'm not gonna put any.
It was pretty much that, like they're a lost cause.
Yeah, that's crazy. It sucks that teachers don't get paid enough to where they take it serious and then they're just like, whatever, I'm done with you kids.
And some go like extra hard. And like, I mean, shit. They're the troops, you know?
Yeah. So you don't perform high ever? You're just like, nah, it's not my thing.
That sounds extremely horrifying.
Yeah.
I'd rather like, I would quickly be more like nude on stage sober than be like fully clothed on fucking weed.
What about drinking?
Drinking is, I used to think that would loosen me up and make me like really cool, better. But I found out no.
Yeah.
It just makes you kind of look like a piece of shit.
It makes you like a little sloppy.
It makes you a little sloppy. And then like if they can tell you're sloppy because you're drunk, that's like the worst.
Yeah, it's like a weird thing.
Ah, shit.
Yeah.
I remember, do you know Wiley? The like 80-year-old comedian?
Yeah, dude. Ninja Turtle.
Yeah. I was hosting the open mic at Lazy Days. Mm-hmm. And I came in and I was a little drunk, a little tipsy. And like it was only me and Wiley there. Because, like, their indoor was closed. So, like, it was a fucking ghost town, except me and the employees. So, I was, like, stressed out. I'm like, fuck, this is going to fucking suck. And so, Wiley, like, was like, hey, did Jack say the open mic is still happening? And I was like, yeah, he didn't tell me anything about it. And this goes on, like, over and over again because it's getting closer to 7:30 and no one else is showing up. And... And Wiley, like for the 5th time, asked me, "Yeah, did you get a message from Jack saying the show's still on?" I was like, "Wiley, I'll tell you if I get something." And he was just like, "Oh, okay." And that like instantly sobered me up because I was like, "Fuck!" Yeah. I just yelled at this 90-year-old man trying to do comedy.
Poor Wiley,
dude.
Wiley Coyote.
He's a creep though. It's okay.
Yeah. I saw him randomly in Austin. He was at he was like outside the mothership or something.
No way.
I was like, wow, what are you doing here?
Absolutely.
He was like, I'm just being me. I was like, cool. It's like, you live here, Wiley? You know?
Dude, he's a fucking trip, dude. Yeah. Every time I see him. I love having him on stage though, as like a host, because it always like, he never really brings down a room. He like kind of brings in more energy, even if it's not the most coherent thought he's bringing out. He
can juggle some energy and keep it going, keep dice rolling. We'll end on this topic. You got any? I know we never even once talked about Thanksgiving or the holidays. Do you have any plans for Thanksgiving?
Going to Corpus Christi, brother.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's where my mom's side of the family is.
Fancy. When you heading out?
Tomorrow.
Morrow. Did you say morrow?
I said tomorrow. I said it fast, maybe, but
on the morrow we head for Corpus Christi.
Okay, dude.
That's crazy.
Come on.
You said that. You said morrow.
Playback.
You've been watching Annie. What are you guys gonna do? Just have some turkey?
Have some stuffing. Have some turkey. Hopefully, sweet potatoes.
Are you cooking at all, or is it all you're just there for the ride, baby?
Hey.
You just show up.
I'm bringing something big. My appetite.
Hey,
come on.
That's comedy right there. You ever take naps on Thanksgiving? Big napper on Thanksgiving?
No, because I'm just it's so corny. But I'm just such a big family guy, and I'm like, let me communicate as much as I can while I still see these people.
Whoa!
I love my family.
Profound. That's so sweet.
Like I remember, I had this like movie theater job one year, and I was like working on Christmas because obviously there's a sect of people that go to the movies on Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember like I spent Christmas morning with them, but I remember being like so profoundly sad that it's Christmas and I can't be with my family right now.
Whoa!
And I was like 19, which like I should have just been like, fuck my family.
Yeah,
I didn't move out, but I was still. I don't know.
Yeah.
Family guy over here.
Family guy. That's beautiful.
Yeah. What are you doing?
Just the wife and I. I think we're gonna chill.
Really?
Yeah. My family all lives in California, so it's like
there you go. Gonna Zoom them in?
No. I'll call them though. You know. The neighbors always invite us over for Thanksgiving. We can get the classic. You know. But yeah, just chilling, man. I do love turkey though.
Yeah.
I don't really. I don't know why I said that.
I feel like that's the benefit of not celebrating Thanksgiving with a family. You don't have to eat turkey.
Yeah.
Turkey sucks.
We were chilling last year during Christmas, and it sucks to travel during the holidays. That's the thing.
Bet, yeah, that sucks.
It's the worst. So we ended up staying, and we went to IHOP for dinner on Christmas. Dude, brother, don't knock it. It is an amazing experience. We once saw an Avatar and went to IHOP for dinner, and it was the greatest thing ever. Had pancakes for dinner.
That's the power. That's the power of love.
Yeah.
It's like eating IHOP alone on Christmas. Dude.
Brother, that's a different experience.
Oh my God.
Because we saw it across in the booth.
Oh shit.
And that was sad.
Fuck, man.
I'd smile at them extra, and I'd just feel bad, and I'd be like, oh man.
Did I smile too gleefully?
I think that's what it was too.
Did I flex on them with my fucking glee?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
And it's a different thing when you're eating alone on Christmas versus it's a fun millennial thing. You know, you're like, oh, yeah, we're at IHOP for dinner. We're wacky.
It's like, this isn't your grandma's Christmas.
Yeah.
But
yeah, dude.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Well.
But we're also in the last stages of, you know, there's not many more years without kids here. You know, we'll start popping out babies eventually.
Holy shit.
And then it's the next phase. So I'm in that purgatory where I'm like, I'm just enjoying these last little bits of.
Purgatory?
Yeah.
Hey, heaven on earth, dude. You know what I'm saying? Before the Rugrats. Come on.
Amen, brother.
Come on.
Do you have anything you're thankful for? We'll end on this.
My family's in good health, and I'm in relatively good health. Just in good health.
Amen, brother. At the end of the day, health is wealth. You know?
Come on.
Shout out to everybody. Mine's the same. I'm thankful for a good life. I'm thankful for love. I'm thankful for my dog. You know, my dog been there since day one.
Yeah.
Not really day one, you know.
Oh, well, yeah. That would be like fucking...
That'd be crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, the Guinness book. But ladies and gentlemen...
There are those dogs out there, though.
That are really old?
Yeah. You ever go in like a... Typically, my Asian friends always have like this
It's racist, dog. Now we're canceled. We all.
But it's true, though. They always have that white, like, cum-stained looking Shih Tzu that's like, oh, little Snowball is actually 29 years old. And it's like... Dude.
We went this entire episode without saying cum.
That's not racist, though. It's just...
I know, it's just fun. You just got
Oh my God, what a crash landing. What a fucking, like, we were just about to, like, land the plane on the fucking runway, and then we got hijacked at the last minute. I'm sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to this holiday special. Check out Diego on Instagram at gon.diego_. Check out me at I am Evan Lopez. And thank you for listening, and we love you. I don't know if Diego does. He didn't feel comfortable.
I'm sorry.
Take some time.
I'm sorry for all I did at the end.
Goodbye.